through Italy tonight. There's all our trinkets we're looking at from the view of Paris. Here we go. We got Giants coming through the cemetery, throws a hello there, see if he gets anybody, draws the first blood on Dakota. And Paris has the hard point right now. Let's party, y'all.
Yeah, Paris is control the hard point. You see Reckless try to push back to get those spawns. You got player one Giants in a nice another position. So spawns probably are going to flip. Those spawns have not flipped yet. Toronto Falters still coming from the short side. You got Giants laying down, but he gets taken down. That's 2 kills right there in the sides for the Toronto Falters. But Berg is holding down this hill, making this hill a big hill for the Paris Letdowns to start this off. They got all the angles covered, but then we did just see 3 kills that just light up for the Toronto Falters. Now that is 4, so this hill looks like it's all theirs. Paris Letdown, they did not flip the spawns yet, so the spawns are still in the favor for Toronto. You got player 4 and player 6 trying to make a play, and that battle was won by player 6. So his rotation to P2 should be on Toronto Falters, like they're going to have control of this hill when it starts off.
After Toronto just picked up the scraps from P1, now they're starting off on P2. We're looking at Clam Chowder on plat right now. A little cleanup there, and then he gets cleaned up himself. No, Clam Chowder, nice little prone there on plat. He has to do a little cleanup, and he's just holding it down up there while Toronto True Luke is actually holding down the point 45-28 in favor of Toronto. And now Paris has Reckless on the point. Kai is up in the radio. He was trying to cleaning out. No go, but he makes it down. He comes down, cleans up, gets the point, and we're at a 50-36 in favor of Toronto.
Toronto players, they got one player already back on the Robert M. Heady, getting set up in position. He's gonna come through. 3 players are getting ready to run in his face. Let's see if he can find one. He finds 2, finds 3. He's on this Robert M. Heady. He's gonna make it to Dakota Heady right now if he can keep getting kills. But you can see Toronto Falters, they currently got control of this hill. You got players for players letdowns, trying to push through, trying to come through the front. One comes through fire, that's Berg. See if he can get player off the back. He finally got him off the back. Oh, he tried to get the 360 of 180 on the lens, but Lennox takes him out. And there goes another good, well defend by Toronto Falters, making Paris Letdowns, sending them back to the spawns, forcing them to try to hit this hill again. And here comes Reckless from Vines, but he gets taken back 2 HP and a dream to try to push onto this site. But Toronto Falters, they're doing a great job of not letting Paris Letdowns get to this hill.
Sonic 6-3 right now as he's holding down the rest of this P3. Another 14 seconds left with 98-38 in favor of Toronto. Now we got Reckless on the point right now, but we're watching Lennox. Is he going to come around? Is he going to give me a nice little present for tonight? Yes, he is. He's got a glide bomb in his back pocket. I guarantee we're going to have a kaboom this match, Pop.
Yeah, man, the glide bomb is in the back pocket. Toronto Falters from that P2, from that P1 when they got the break, and then this P2 have just been lights out right now. Lennox currently on a 10, looking for 11, but he gets taken down right when he gets to 10. The break is temporarily on right now for the Paris Letdowns. Nobody is on this hill because they're trying to get into position, but Toronto Falters, they're all over the map. Everywhere you look, there is a Toronto Falter right there. You look left, there's another one. And Dakota just gets that kill. He can find 2. Ooh, he could not find 2. The Giants is there to take him down as long as with his teammate. And there is a contested hill between True Luke and Giants. Can True Luke get this kill? No. Giant knows where he's at. Rotation for P5 is on. And you got Lennox already here. He gets taken down by Clam Chowder. And this could be Paris's way back into the game.
Reckless makes his way up the stairs into P5, just watching that back door. Throws a little hello there, trying to get somebody's attention. Comes slide through the MP40, and he misses out. Clam Chowder on the point right now as Giants coming up, making his way up the stairs. There's nothing but purple in my x-ray vision there. And, okay, we saw Clam Chowder get taken out. Now Reckless is up there in the P5. And from looking at the mini-map, the rotation hasn't come down yet. We got 31 seconds left on the point. It's 30, excuse me. It was contested very briefly, 115-77 in favor of Toronto. Toronto holding the point right now. Lennox gets traded out. Clam Chowder shooting through the door, not making any connection whatsoever. And let's see here. We're at 118-87. It looks like Paris is going to go ahead and get the rest of the scraps, and everybody's going to start making their way towards P1.
Yep, P1 is on, and Toronto Falters are there, but Reckless just gets a nice kill to go on fire before he finally gets taken out. Toronto Falters are cornered on this hill. Spawn should be in the favor of Paris Letdowns as they're spawning in this back church. You got player 8 trying to make a play to get to this back, but Giants is already making the read. Giants is making the read, got the player from the back, so Spawn should still be in their favor. There's 3 down for Paris Letdowns. Now they just flooded their way onto this hill. Now they got to get into these defensive positions to hold off these Toronto Falters, and there's 3 more kills that go for the Paris Letdown. Reckless makes it a 4th, and Toronto Falters full control of this hill. If they can hold the rest of this time, you can see them taking the lead into this hard point, but there goes 1 player again taken down, and there is 2 players, 2 kills that go in the side for Toronto Falters. They look like they're going to probably get the rest of the scrap time, and the rotation is on for the Paris Letdowns.
Giants making his way down the church, getting ready to head down towards that P2. Lennox coming in the front door of church, trying to, clean it out, making people say their prayers, eat their vitamins. Oh, he gets a nice shot from that all the way down the ramp at P2, makes a nice little connection as he's coming through the top of church, now going through radio. Boom, boom, a double whammy on him, and knocks him out, but a clam chowder right there at that on the plat, looking through radio, takes a nice couple little shots at Lennox, and then he gets taken out himself. Giants was holding down the pillar, gets taken out. Kai coming around right now from the church side. Oh, he gets taken out himself by Reckless. Lennox on the point right now, 165-121 in favor of Toronto Falters. Lennox is holding down the point real good. Reckless on the point right now, but Giants trying to clean out P3 for this next rotation, and it looks like it's going to be Toronto all over that P3 top.
Yeah, Toronto, man, when they get to the P2 and these P3s, they are very strong, as we just see right here. They got here to this P3 first. Nobody's currently on the hill, but they are set up into the power positions. And if you get yourself into a power position, that's pretty, that's all you really need when you get onto this hard point. It's been 15 seconds on this hill before a team of the Paris Letdowns finally decide to jump on this hill. And this could be big. They know these players are coming from roof, so they're just trying to spawn trap it back there on that roof. Giants is doing all he can to keep those players in the back, waiting for his teammates to come. Coffee, here it comes, Coffee. Oh. And there's the kaboom that just hit for Lennox onto Reckless. This could be the break that Toronto Falters need to get on this hill to collect the rest of the scrap time. We still Paris players still throwing their resources at it. They're not going for the rotation. Player 7 for Toronto Falters said, "Oh, don't worry, guys. I'll get the rotation," as he spawns his team out in that P1 park side. So the rest of that scrap time was going to go in the favor of Paris Letdown, but Toronto Falters should have control of this next hill.
Truly. Up there on the altar real quick, say a few prayers, eat a few vitamins. Kai making a few shots, keeping anything orange from coming into the church. Now Berg coming through, he makes an offering of his own and gets traded out with Giants. Now Reckless coming through radio, coming back up, getting ready to go through the top of church. Oh, nope. Yep, he decides to go through the top of church while it's all Toronto in there. Lennox holding down the point right now, 200-158 in favor of the Toronto Falters. Lennox and Dakota both holding down the point, 208. Lennox watching. He knows they're there. Oh, he sees one crossing through, doesn't make connection, and he gets taken out himself by Giants. Kai still holding down. Dakota's on a 3 spree. Oh, and I'm starting to get tongue-tied on this. I need to reach over here and get my heart med stopped.
Yeah, man, just make sure you take your time while you're doing this. But Toronto Falters, they're rotating to the P5 now. There's 2:21:58. 30 seconds all Toronto Falters need to win this game. So Paris Letdowns, they're going to have to play perfect hard point. But there is 3 kills that went in the favor for the Toronto Falters. They're in control of this hill. They can win it if Paris Letdowns does not get here, do not break into this hill as they get to the 230 point mark. Right now to 158. You got Dakota on these stairs, not letting anybody come through well, not letting none of the players come through that fire door. And he and Toronto Falters are just slowly getting to that 250 point mark. They're only 2 seconds away. And Coffee, here comes another one.
Glide bomb! Kaboom! Does he connect? He connects with what, it looks like. We got 6 seconds left for Toronto to take this. 16 seconds left on the hill. Kai doing a little cleanup, going right down that little alleyway there. Toronto wins it 250 to 158.
Man, that was just a great game by Toronto Falters, man. That P1, they wasn't really strong on the P1, but P2 to 3 to 4. Right, we are getting into this search and destroy coffee. Let's get it.
Get it. We're going through the mid right now. Lennox making a nice little jump down to the B side. True Luke has the bomb, taking a nice slow plant. Was taking a nice quick plant towards the B side, but Reckless met up with him and got the first blood. Kai watching around the backside. A clam chowder coming up through University while Giants is holding down the back of that defensive spawn, watching that B bomb site. Clam chowder trying to climb up the stairs. Wow, that was quick. Toronto took out everybody. 1-0.
Yeah, Toronto just got an opening round 1 win, and that was great for the Toronto Falters. But you know, it was a great round. My bad, coffee. Take that, coffee. Something just happened.
Okay. All right. And now we're watching. We got Paris on the offense. Toronto on the defense, looking from Reckless's point of view. Sporting the MP40. And here we go. We're making our way through. Berg has the bomb, and it looks like everybody's trying to make their way towards that B bomb site, trying to give a little distraction. Dakota draws the first blood. Berg is still safe with the bomb, but it is a 4v3 in the favor of Toronto. Bomb's not down yet. Giants tosses a little hello there or two, tries to get somebody's attention, draws some fire, watching towards basically that nice little sniper point there on the B side, and we got Berg down there at the bomb. There we go. The plant is being made. Will he make it in time? The bomb is planted. We got 43 seconds left in this first round. True Luke comes up. Does he do it? No. Giants is there watching to make sure that nothing happens. True Luke does end up taking out Berg, and True Luke watching around. Is he going to be able to make that defuse in time? Here we go. True Luke gets taken down. Lennox is all that's left. He gets taken down. Paris takes a round, ties it up 1 apiece.
Yeah, man, that was a great round right there by Giants, by Paris Letdown. Giants said, plant the bomb on my side. He got this angle by this little truck. And if you try to go for any type of ninja, the Giants was right there putting the shots on you, making it hard for the defuse to happen. And we have a 1-1 right now. So here we go with Toronto Falters on the offense side. Let's see what they're going to look like. They're going to make this play towards B as they're sending 2 of their players, 1 outer trench, 1 to watch, 1 selling that truck. And looks like there's already a player from Paris Letdown who made it to that B side. So this is going to be a battle. The bomb is going down. Berg does get the first blood as he's over here hiding by the bomb. Now he knows the bomb is down on this B site. So he let his teammates know. Kai gets taken down, and it leaves Dakota last man alive in a 1v4 situation.
And make that a none v4 because Paris takes the round and the lead 2-1. And man, that was 2 pretty quick rounds in a row. This is getting, it's going to be a nail biter. I can tell you that right now, Top.
Yeah, this is definitely getting ready to be a nail biter, but it looks like Paris have grabbed some of the momentum and now they're starting to roll with it. So if Paris can keep this up, they will have all the momentum on their side as they're on this offensive side. Looking like they're going to, they thought was going to pass the bomb, but no, they're going for University. Oh, no, he didn't even go University. He got 1 player from Paris being super aggressive. Giants takes Kai down for the first blood. Now they got the man advantage. It looks like they're going for this A site. Lennox is the only one over here holding it down, making sure none of those players get through that train yard, but he had to back up because he knew that he probably felt like the player was going to try to push him. True Luke, he's got himself in between these train cars, but he cannot get a kill as he fires his gun out. His position is known, but Dakota does get another kill right there, and now it is 3-2 life advantage for the Paris Letdowns. This bomb now is going down on this B site. It was going down, but you know, Giants didn't want to Giants did not want to give his life, and he's currently on a 6th streak. One more will put the glide bomb in the back pocket for Giants, but he cannot get it because True Luke is just there being a menace. There is Toronto Falters with the defuse, with this defensive round win. And that was a great round by Toronto Falters.
Guess what? Ties it up 2-2.
Yeah, it does tie it up 2-2. That was just a great, defensive round by the Toronto Falters. Really, True Luke just did a great job of playing his life that round, not letting himself go down and taking Giants off that streak, which would have gave him the glide bomb, the kaboom, but it didn't happen here. Now we got Toronto Falters on this offense side and look like they're gonna make their way towards this A side.
True Luke's tossing a little hello there, trying to get somebody's attention. Giants gets the first blood, but True Luke is holding that bomb, making his way over towards the A site. And here we go. The bomb is down. We got 43 seconds left in this round. It is 4v2 in favor of Paris. Reckless comes up, meets up with True Luke. Now Kai is all that's left. Kai is taken down. Giants with the defuse. Oh, let's go ahead and say it's 3-2 in favor of Paris.
It's exactly what it's going to be. 3-2, 5 rounds, and Paris got the one-man event, but this is going back and forth. No team is letting another team just get that 2-round advantage. You can see that the defenses are holding true right now, as the last 2 rounds have been defensive defuses. So, so the retaking is pretty good by both teams. We just need teams to start when they get the plant down, make sure they're set up into their post plant positions. Don't let a diffuse happen, and this could be it. Paris Letdowns on this offensive side, sending 2 players again towards this trench and this outer side, making sure they're probably gonna go for a B play. I don't think nobody's on the bomb, but you always gotta take your time and just watch it, just because you don't want to get first blooded on the bomb.
And Berg is right there, close to he's right there in the middle, right where he can go to either side, keeping an eye both directions, watching for anything purple trying to come around. And that's all he's doing. He's just watching, keeping an eye out, watching that B. Dakota draws the first blood on the clam chowder. Now we're looking for Kai. Kai, is he going to try to be all kinds of sneaky and come up behind him? It looks that way. He hasn't popped his Deddy yet. Now we got Berg. Where is Berg going to commit to, one way or the other? Giants is in the trench right now, making sure it's all clear over on that side. And say hello to our little friend, but he gets taken out by Dakota. Berg is getting ready to. Oh, in fact, he is planting right now. 4v2 in favor of Toronto, but that bomb is down. We got 41 seconds left in this round, and Reckless is all that's left, Top. Oh, wait a minute. Lennox on the defuse. So this is going to be a real quick, fast, and in a hurry. We're going to tie this one up at 3-3.
Yeah, man, Kai did a great job of working the flank, working the pinch, getting all the way to the back of the spines by running up that train yard alley, running all the way down train yard alley. He just said nobody, so he just ran all the way to the spines, got himself behind the players. When they tried to go through mid after they posted plant, they ran right into the pre-fire of Kai, of True Luke. My bad, it was True Luke. And now here we go with Toronto Falters making their way. You got the bomb. Look at this slowing down. All their players are just back. They haven't even left the pretty much their spawns. But Giants does not care. Giants see Dakota, takes Dakota down for the first blood, and now we got this bomb still just posted up in this little middle area, and you got these Paris Letdown players just trying to make their way towards this, just trying to get into good position so they could make sure they win this round.
Clam chowder earlier trying to reach out and touch somebody, doesn't connect, but Kai keep an eye around the train car, and Berg is at that B bomb site. He is just planted as a holding guard, making sure nothing purple comes around. Boom! But he gets taken down by True Luke. True Luke decides, no, I'm not going to plant there. There's too many bad guys running around. We'll go to the other side of town. And he gets taken down himself by Clam Chowder. Kai is watching, but Clam Chowder has keeping a stiff eye on that A bomb site. It's 2-2. Kai picks up the bomb while Clam Chowder fires at Lennox, tosses a hello there, see if he gets a connection. That doesn't matter because guess what? Kai is putting down the bomb. We got 43 seconds left in the round.
43 seconds. Kai just seen two. I know he saw him. Again, he get the kill. He did get the kill with the pistol. That is big. Now it just leaves Giants last one alive. He gets taken down. Toronto Falters with the round one, with the round win, going up in this series 4-3.
Too early to guess it's going to go to an 11? Is it too early to make that guess?
No, it's never too early to make that guess.
All right. Well, I'm thinking it might go to a round 11. Now watch me eat my words. It's 4-3 in favor of Toronto. Paris on the offense, Toronto on the defense. Let's get it on. We got Giants and can't make out who that other one was. Berg has the bomb, but Giants is posted up in his nice little spot, making sure that nobody comes around. Tosses a hello there, see if he gets any connection. He does get connection with Dakota, who fires something back. Kai on a 5 spree. That, if I remember right, Dakota or yeah, Kai did get the first blood on that. Now Kai is watching down by the water tower, making his way around. He's on top of that B bomb site. Tosses a little hello there, see if anybody responds. Tosses another little hello there, see if it definitely try to get somebody's attention. And then he's watching that flank, hot and heavy. Giants goes back through, running a flank of his own, pops the door, or excuse me, pops the window, comes back out, switches back and forth quite a bit from that automaton to that pistol, keeping it out, watching up that A side, making sure that nobody's coming around. The bomb is actually down on the B side. Clam Chowder is all that's left. 1v4. There comes Clam Chowder. Will he be able to do anything to make a difference? Hopefully he will. He sends a bunch of rounds, doesn't connect with much, but he gets connected with. It is 5-3 in favor of Toronto.
Yeah, Toronto player. The Toronto Falters came out these last 2 rounds ready to go. I think they got these players figured out. They got their routes figured out, and now they're executing to perfection. Kai started off with the first blood with the 2-piece. Got a 2-piece to start it off, and now he is just 2 kills away from that almighty guy bomb. But they can end it right here on this offensive round. They're going through, trying to get the bomb. Let's see. You got Kai just pushing himself all the way up to his university, trying to get to that window. Let's see if he can find one. Oh, he probably just saw the player cross. I know he knows he's there. He's going for it. He sees him there. He gets 6. There is 6 right there for Kai. Now he just needs one more to get the glide bomb in the back pocket, and I'm pretty sure that if he gets it, he's going to use it as soon as he gets it.
I would definitely also. There it is. There's 7. There's a kaboom in the back pocket for Toronto. Kai running through University. There it is. He calls it in, sending it towards the way off guard, but kaboom! That brings the kaboom counter up to 5, and Giants is all that's left for the Paris Letdowns. Can he do anything right now? Oh, hello. He connects with, I can't make it out, but the bomb is down at A, 41 seconds left. Dakota and True Luke against Giants. Can Toronto survive and do this? Can Toronto survive and take the match? Or will Paris survive and put us to a round 10?
Yeah, can Giants pull out the ice? He's looking like he got a little bit of ice in him. He's got to find True Luke. He's seen True Luke with the shoulder peek. Now, you know, True Luke's probably going to go to mid. This is going to be all reads from both guys. Let's see if they're making the read. He's in this mid cup. I think he may have just got finessed a little bit. He did, and Toronto Falters, they win this match 5-3 to go up in this series 2-0.
Wow. I mean, 6-3 Toronto on this Desert Siege search. What do we think? Are we thinking B-side to start off with?
Sir,
let's get it on.
Full A hit right here. Looks like it's going to... no, we do see one player going through this mid-side, but you know it's going to be an A hit. Berlin is always A first, B second, and that's what we're seeing. We're seeing all the resources being thrown at this A site, but Kai starts off with the first 2, sending 2 players back to their spawns. Now you got player 2 making his way to this A site, and player 4 now trying to split off to this B site, but Kai did get super aggressive before he finally gets taken down Reckless has made his way over to the B side to stop the clock temporarily. His teammates did get Bird. His Bird just get a big kill on the A, so we got one player on A, one player on B right now, trying to make a play, but he gets taken down. Giants now has trying to push up through the back to have his back, but you know all this pressure that they're putting at A is leaving that one player at B to not even be contested before they finally do send the Toronto players. Falters finally do send a player to that B side, but he gets taken down. And B looks like it should be all Paris letdowns as you got Clam Chowder up into this power position on these stairs right here, trying to see if he can get any of these Toronto players trying to cross.
Basically, Paris has point B secured, so we have another minute to play with. And there for a second, it was all Toronto on A, trying to keep anything orange from coming up on two there. Reckless comes up, gets a nice little shot on the stairwell, but he gets taken out himself. Clam Chowder over on basically in that little hallway there, looking right towards A. Doesn't really see any Falters players, takes a few shots, doesn't connect with anybody. A minute 37 left. A 1 life advantage. Oh, I take that back. A 2 life advantage for Toronto in this first round. Now Berg gets taken down. Giants watching the outside. Oh, he was going for a shot, but Dakota takes care of him. Reckless gets knocked down himself. So now it's a 5 life advantage for Toronto. A minute 13 left. Toronto is holding down that A point right now with just one man. Kai comes through and he takes out Giant. Clam Chowder just had himself a nice little two-piece, but here comes Lennox. We're watching Lennox at the stairs over there on that A side. Coming up, he doesn't even knock on the door, doesn't try to go in because he gets taken down by Giants. And then Kai himself gets taken down by Reckless, but we got Paris on A. Giants is sitting on A. There's one tick right there. Clam Chowder trying to keep things all calm and collected. Berg is on A right now, holding that down. There's 2 ticks at A. Oh, 55 seconds left. Clam Chowder is just drawing fire, running around. A 2 life advantage for Paris, and actually Paris took at A zone, and they're ahead 1-0.
Yeah, man, Paris got that four kills down. 4 kills down, and then Clam Chowder just made sure he was on his stairs position. He got back to the stairs, not letting nobody come through that little upper platform area. And he was just being crazy. He was just throwing everything he had, shots, bullets, whatever, pistols, flashes, whatever he had on him, he was just throwing it at that P3 building because he knew that's where these players from the Toronto Falters were gonna come from. And that was just a great win by Paris to take the open round offense. And now we are here with Toronto Falters making their way to this A site themselves, trying to see if they get A out the way. 4 kills in your favor, but have you do the word to Jim, stack the point, and you can get the point as quickly as possible. Right now, the lives are 29-26 in the favor of Paris Letdowns, as they did a great job of defending off that first wave going to the A site.
They certainly did. Now all of Toronto is heading over towards B. You got Kai and Lennox on there. Reckless trying to get around there and do some house cleaning over there on that B point. Takes some shots, doesn't connect with anybody, and they've got 1 tick at B right now. I'm sorry, they got 2 ticks at B. My mistake. It looked like that Toronto's offense is really going to kick in. Dakota is on the point right now, stopping the clock. Can he do it? No. Clam Chowder gets taken out and contest that B right now. Giants did contest, but Toronto secured the point. We have another minute to play with, Top.
Yes, sir. Another minute to play with. Now they got to get to this A site. You got to get to the A site. They got to get some kills. They got to get some kills so they can start working their way up the map because these players from Paris Letdowns are well past the 50-yard line, are knowing that they got to come through this A, got to come past by A alley. You got Dakota right here in the young little top fire. I like to call it the Shotzi spot because that is where Shotzi made that spot famous happen. But you can see that Paris Letdowns, they're not letting these players get anywhere close to this A site. Players are pushed up all the way up A alley. You got players watching the flank, making sure nobody comes through on the flank, but just forcing these players to try to come through A street. They still have a lot of time. So one player from Toronto Falters is going to have to take a different route, make his way through that B street, and try to get through P3. But right now, they just keep bumping their heads, running head to head into these Paris Letdown players, and Paris Letdowns are winning every battle right now.
Paris does have a 5-life advantage right now with 1 minute left in this second round of control. Bird up in the hallway doing some house cleaning. Take some shots. Oh, now he connects at almost point blank range onto Dakota. Now he comes around. Oh, he gets taken down himself by True Luke. Giants is holding on the point, making sure that nobody purple comes around and tries to take it. He takes a few pot shots, kind of misses. They're on, don't know who he was shooting at, but now he's cutting through that P5 area on, yeah, up in top of that building. But we got Bird back and forth inside that A zone, making sure no Toronto player tries to come in. Gets them right there. Toronto has no respawns left. In fact, it's a 14-3 with the life advantage on of Paris and 14 seconds left in this round. Kai just making sure that he doesn't die right now. He is on the point, trying with a contest. Oh, Dakota is all that's left, and then Dakota's taken down. Paris takes it 2-0.
Oh, that's good. Hey, Paris Letdowns are up right now, 2-0. And man, they haven't been playing. They showed us
that. Did you hear that from the booth? Booth, it's match point, and Paris. Come on, Paris, don't let me down. We're looking at clam chowder. You see that little icon up there? Let's get it on. Clam Chowder does have a glide in his back pocket for Paris, but everybody's coming up. And Berlin is not a very nice map to use a glide bomb on. Kai draws the first blood. Clam Chowder takes out True Luke. Coming around, Clam Chowder coming around, going to that stairwell. 1:08 left. 1 life advantage. Oh, hello. A nice 2-piece there for Clam Chowder on True Luke and Kai. Bird cleaning out over, looks like cleaning out, around the spawn area. And Bird gets taken out himself. Now we got Clam Chowder on the point right there. 1 ticket A. Here we watch it around. We got Giants also on that A. We're going up to 2 ticks a day. Clam Chowder on a 5 spree of his own. So do we think that point A is secured? We've got another minute to play with. Do you think we'll end up seeing 2 kabooms this round, Top?
I mean, I don't know, man. I know we're for sure going to see one if Paris Letdowns can hold it down. This A site is the closest site. I mean, this B site is the closest site for the Paris Letdowns to get to. So them getting that A out the way, where the gems they stack the point, to get that A out the way was pretty good. But you can see Toronto Falters, they're starting to step it up, starting to bring their gunny up, getting themselves in position. There's a player that's right here by this door. He's going to run right and still walk right in front of him. That was good trigger discipline right there by True Luke. But there is 3 players that just went down for the Paris Letdowns. You got, here comes the glide bomb coffee. It's coming out right now. And it hits right there onto Dakota. And there is one down. Now True Luke and Linux just did a great job of clearing this hill. It was 16-12 in lives. The favor is still Paris Letdowns. They got a minute to get to this B site. But these Toronto Falters, they're not giving it up. True Luke is just playing behind that door. They don't know where he is. Currently on the 5 streak. He's trying to get a glide bomb of his own. If he can get 2 more, and try to not let these Paris Letdowns win this round here. True Luke finally gets taken down before he gets that glide bomb. That the kill feed is lighting up red, orange, and purple. So no team is getting the advantage right now. You got Kai pushing up all the way past the 50-yard line, 11-7 in lives. If you're Paris Letdowns, you should probably, lives lives will win you this match too. So you got to worry too much about the ticks right now. You got a 2-0 advantage. Just try to take out the last 5 lives, and this could be a Paris Letdown win. You got Bird currently on the point by himself. He's going to the pistol chow. He takes down Linux. Let's see if he can take down another one. He cannot take down Kai, as they both had a pistol battle, and Kai came out on top. 38 seconds to last. 6-3, 6-2 in lives for the Paris Letdowns. They know this player's going top to P2, so his life is probably pretty much done. But Kai did a great job of playing his life. He only had a few HP. He came down, he gets 1. Now it's 1-4. Kai versus the whole Paris Letdowns team. Can he do it? No, he cannot. And Coffee, Paris Letdowns have put a round win on the board, getting this control round. Now the series is 2-1 in the favor of Toronto.
Wow, that was a little shocker right there. I didn't know to that P1. There's all of our gizmo or trinkets the map, and let's get it on True Luke making his way around the middle alley there, hooking that turn, throws a little hello there, tries to connect with somebody. We got oh man, we got bullets flying all over already. Kai coming around the backside of that point. It's getting a little hard for me to see there, top.
Yeah, we got Paris Letdowns. They're nobody currently on the hill. Paris Letdowns, they do got the bad spawn. They're trying to push in from this grandma size, trying to get in. They're trying to get in, but the kills are just going back and forth. Orange and purple, orange and purple. No team is getting the favorable advantage as well. We just see Paris Letdowns try to get 2 seconds, down 3, probably hit 4, just run off the hill. You just don't really want to stay on there too much because you know it's a death zone. You got Berg and them trying to push to the back, trying to get the spawns in their favor so they can control these B2 spawns, but the spawns are still in the favor of Paris, the Toronto Falters, as 4 kills go in their favor. Now they're going to try to stack. Now they're going to start throwing some hard point time on this P2. You got True Luke pushed up. You know these players are coming through bottom barn. He gets one. He's trying to look for a second one, but he gets taken down by Berg. And now you got Berg. You got Reckless making his way to the back, trying to secure the spawns. But all of the Toronto Falters made sure that those were trying to go back there, but they could not take down Reckless. Reckless wins that battle. He wins another one. Let's see if he can win his last battle. True Luke is being very patient, takes him down, making sure the spawns are still in the favor for the Toronto Falters. But now you're at this point where you want to try to flip these spawns, and you can see that 2 players, they're going through barn, they're trying to push through, trying to get themselves to this P3, building. But Paris Letdowns, they're kind of locking it down right now, making sure that P3 is going to be a money hill for them.
It looked like Lennox was on that P2 quite a bit of the time. Now we got Clam Chowder right there at the back of Grandma's, holding things down over there, trying to keep anything purple from going in towards that P3. Tosses a little attention grabber, doesn't connect with anybody. So we're watching Clam Chowder come in, says hello, gets traded out. Now Reckless making his way around from that P2. Was that P2 side? Yes, that P2 side. Does a little cleaning up of his own. Berg is actually holding on to the point right now. Reckless was on a force spree. Now we got Kai and True Luke both holding down the point. If somebody takes out Clam Chowder, Lennox is watching, coming through, hits barn, fires a few shots, and then finally connects with Clam Chowder. Now up, coming around the top. Does he connect with anybody? No, but he's in a nice spot to where he gets taken out. Giants gets knocked out himself. 55-45 in favor of Toronto Falters right now. True Luke coming through on that backside towards the P2 side. And then spawn, or not spawn, it looks like we are getting ready. It's a P4 with Dakota on that point right now. Now Lennox is on the point, trying to keep oh, hello. Says hello to Giants for coming in, but he gets taken out himself. True Luke trying to hold things down, doesn't make it, but Dakota down to the pistol, swaps, okay, new mag in the MP40. There we go, Reckless, trying to clean things up, gets taken down himself. Berg is holding down the point. True Luke is holding down the point. And let's go ahead and say it's 68-47 in favor of Toronto top. This is a nail biter.
Yeah, the first set of rotations are very close, but Toronto does have like a 27-point lead, almost 30 points. Now it was close, so it's 29-point lead. You got True Luke in the back trying to secure spawns for his team. Spawns are secured for Toronto Falters, and now they just got to watch for players coming through this mid. But that's 3 down for the size of Paris Letdowns to break onto this P5, knowing that players are going to be coming from this backside. So Clam Chowder was just pre-aiming, but those nades, they were just throwing on that hill to perfection and got Clam Chowder temporarily off the hill, but his teammates are there to have his back to jump on. Now you got Giants just laying here right by this boat, making sure that he can try to get some hard point time, but there is a break for Toronto Falters with 3 down in the kill feed. They still have the close spawn, so that is working for their favor. These Paris Letdown players are spawning all the way in the back of barn, trying to make their way to this P5. 16 seconds left. They're still throwing their research at his Berg. Comes from the top top rope. He does get that last kill. 10 seconds of scrap time. It should look like it should go in the favor of these Paris Letdowns as they're trying to rotate. But player 6, that's Lennox, has already made his way to the back. He's trying to secure these spawns for the P2 hill, and he sees Reckless, and Reckless is just free firing as much as he can. Finally takes him down, and those spawns still should look in the favor. But look at the mini map. You got Toronto Falters just running to the back, just trying to make sure they secure those spawns before they even attempt to touch the P1 hill.
Exactly, because the point is empty right except, well, Lennox is teasing the point a little bit. We got 35 seconds left on the hilltop. It's being tossed back and forth between Paris and Toronto. Right now, Paris is holding it down with and a 20 point deficit even. Reckless starts running up through P2, gets taken out. Now Bird is holding down that P1. He's stunned somewhat. Hello, he decides to connect with Lennox, makes a connection. Reckless running around, coming through to that P1. He meets up with Dakota, takes him out before he gets taken out himself by, looks like he gets taken out by True Luke. Kai and Dakota, both on that P2, fresh P2, going ahead, build that up to a 20 point lead for Toronto. And this is just getting to be, oh, hello. Reckless comes around, meets up with Dakota, knocks him down, but gets knocked down himself. Bird comes up, oh, hello, sees True Luke. True Luke sees him. Lamb Chowder, he's going to reach out and touch someone. Doesn't look like he makes the, oh, yes, he does. He connects with True Luke. And this is just this bullets going everywhere, grenades going everywhere. 101 for Paris, 124 for Toronto. Oh man, Mrs. Coffee needs to give me some more heart meds. I won't be through this container by the time it's all done.
And the hill's going back and forth right now. You can see Paris Letdowns. They are going to get the rest of the scrap time, but the rotation is already on for the Toronto Falters. They're going to try to extend their lead even further as they're getting set up for this P3 hill. You got True Luke in the old A-bomb site, just being a menace, getting one. He's just looking for any of these players from Paris. If they come through kitchen, they come through the old A site, they're gonna run right into the gunny of True Luke. One coming through from Grandma's, and that's 2 kills, but 2 more kills. Look at the 2-2s going back and forth between both teams, but that is Paris Letdowns winning the control and currently flipping the spawns for his team. It's only a 10-point game. It's only a 10-point game, and Paris Letdowns are doing a great job of not letting themselves get taken out of this game. There is a break right there for the Toronto Falters as there's 20 seconds left on this hill. There's a slight contest right there, but True Luke, he's playing these stairs. These stairs is a good spot for a player to play to make sure he don't let those players try to run in and get a little bit of scrap time. Kill feed is purple and orange, just like a Mixie Bocage. 7-point lead as this barn hill pops off, and Toronto Falters, they're going to take the early time.
As Dakota holding down the barn right now, making sure that Toronto does get a sizable lead, and Kai coming through, trying to do some cleaning up while Paris is holding it down. Giants and Reckless both holding the point down, making sure that nobody purple comes through and takes them off. We got 33 seconds left. 157, 152. It's a tight game right now. Luke and Kai both holding down the point. And Reckless comes in. He takes out True Luke. Dakota making his way around. Tries to do a little house cleaning. Clam Chowder gets hit. Takes care of him. Reckless on a 3 spree of his own. We got Berg, who was on the point. Now the point is just nothing but contest. Clam Chowder was there, got taken out. Dakota and Kai both hold down the point. 170, 158, and we're going to this P5 top.
P5 right now popping off in the favor of Paris Letdowns. They got full control of the hill. They got the spawns currently in their favor, but you can see that these players from Toronto Falters are trying to do their best to control these spawns as they're currently on top of this hill. I think the spawns probably just now win the favor for the Toronto Falters. They're going to try to make this a big hill for themselves. P5 was big from last time. They're trying to make it big for them again, trying to get to that 200-point mark right now. True Luke is in that top tower, just making sure he doesn't let no nobody crossed through lake. Lennox is watching the street. He gets to where he finally gets taken down. The call out was made that the player is up top. He gets taken down by Kai, and Toronto Falters have now hit 200 points, and they're just 49 points away from winning this game. This P1 is getting ready to pop off, and Toronto Falters, they look like they have control of this game. You see player 7, 6, you can see probably all three of them on the mini map making their way to this P2 building because they know that's probably where they want to win it at on P2.
This mini map right now, you can see all kinds of Paris getting ready to park on this P1. And here we go, 168, 214 in favor of Toronto. But Paris is fighting tooth and nail to try to stay alive tonight. Bird making his way around. Sees who does he see? He gets taken down by True Luke, but traded out with Reckless. Dakota holding down the point right now. No, Kai is holding down the point. My mistake. He threw Barn there. Gets taken out himself. We got 223, 173. Paris is now on the point. Giants making his way around. Connects with True Luke. That just hustling his way around. Comes up backstairs. Makes a few shots. Doesn't connect. Now we're getting ready to head over to this P2, and Paris is already parked there.
Yeah, that was a great rotation of P2 by Paris Letdowns to not let themselves get in the game. They knew that this is a big hill for them. They got to try to get as much time as they can. You see the game clock is already at 52 seconds. We may get there, we may not get there, but Paris Letdown, they are getting control here. Dakota currently on the pinch, on the flank. He gets taken down. Bird currently on a 5 streak, 198, 223. They should make their way to this 200 point mark. They are, but now we got a 23-point game, and I don't know. This may go to this P3 hill. It may go to this P3 hill if Toronto does not try to break into this hill soon. Yeah, this rotation has to be on by both teams. We look down at the mini map, and Paris has won the rotation, so this P3 is going to be big for both teams.
Yes, it will. We got 44 seconds on the game clock. Score of 235, 208 in favor of Toronto. Dakota still holding down the point. And now we got a fresh point with Paris parked on there right now. And let's see, it looks like Giants on the point, but True Luke making his way around, trying to clean things out on his way to P3, but gets taken out himself by Clam Chowder. 240, 220, 43 seconds left on both clocks. We got Kai, who was holding down the point. He's off of it now. True Luke bouncing around both ways. The contest, he gets taken down. 231, 240, 232. And we're down to 28 seconds left of hill time. 5-point difference. We got Clam Chowder, Bird, and Giants both holding down. Now we got 8 seconds. 7 to 6 to 5 for Paris. The contest. Briefly, there it is. Back to orange to 4 to 3. Another contest. They're fighting tooth and nail. 2, 1. Give it to Paris. We got us a tie game.
Yeah, that was a great P3 hold by Paris, man. They held that hill. It was 200. It was 208 to 240 when that hill jumped off, and they just made sure they did not let.
Here we go. Top. It's party time. Let's get it on.
Here we go.
Go ahead.
Got the Toronto Falters taking the bomb, making their way towards this A site right here. You got player 3, that's True Luke, getting super aggressive, trying to get to the A site, trying to make sure he gets a quick A plant. All these players from Paris Letdowns, they're just posted up in Grandma's house and in the back of Grandma's house. So I don't know if Toronto Falters know, but A is a free plant. Bomb is going down now on this A site. Giants have just snuck his way over there, but True Luke saw him and got himself up out of there, so he did not get taken down. But Berg came around on the pinch from the call out to get that bomb dropped at the old A bomb site. And now you got Kai trying to make his way through this Grandma's house with shots being fired. He barely got away with his life. Bomb is down. Paris Letdowns up 4-3.
Now we got from tanks at that P2 coming around on that A side, doing all kinds of coverage, making sure that he could keep everybody covered. Ooh, briefly goes out of bounds, but draws a little bit of fire. Kai up on top of Barn right now. throws a hello there, doesn't connect with anything. 15 seconds left in the round, and Kai is all that's left for Toronto. Can he make a difference? It is a 1v2. Paris takes it because Kai got taken down.
Yeah, man. Paris Letdowns, man. The momentum is all on their side right now. They have won the last two maps. Now they're here in this game 5. All the confidence is behind them. You know they're hyped. They're ready to go. And they start off with the opening round, opening round defense. Now they're on this offensive side. And let's just see if they can keep the momentum going, Coffee.
Okay, Berg has the bomb right now as we're watching Clam Chowder and Giants make their way around to that B side. Hopefully do a little distraction. Throws a hello there. Makes no connection. The nope, bomb is still up. That's a good thing. We got Giants throwing some rounds downrange. Doesn't make any connection to Kai coming around the top of that P5. Dakota draws that first blood onto Clam Chowder, but Giants coming out of the tunnel, covering on that A side, keeping somebody from that A tank. Oh, runs back into the tunnel, does a little duck and cover. True Loop now up on top. Now Lennox around them tanks over by on the oh, the bomb is down at A thanks to Paris. Giants is all that's left. It is a 1v4 in favor of Toronto right now.
They got the man advantage. Giants, last man alive, finally gets taken down. The fuse is on for the Toronto Falters, and that is two defenses. I mean, that is two defenses. Yeah, that's two defenses taking the first two rounds, and we're starting that back and forth like we did in the first S&D, Coffee.
We was back and forth. The defense is what's winning these rounds right now, and I mean we're going to flip sides over. We got Paris on the defense for this round 3. Do you think it's going to be like this the whole match? Are we going to go to a round 11?
Oh man, that is the plan. That's what we want to see. We want to see a round 11. That would be great for us for this stream. But if we don't get one, then it's all good anyway. We're just getting some great Call of Duty content, great COD action here on the COD Rec League. So here we go. The bomb is making its way in bottom barn. They're slowing it down just a little bit. They do not want to lose. No team wants to go down a man advantage in this round because it's Cage is just one of those matches where you want to keep all your guys alive. So now the bomb is just being stuck in barn. Nobody has made. I don't think nobody has seen anybody. True Luke has now made his way into the zig. Now he jumped through Grandma's. He's in this old A bomb site, just holding it down right now. Just making sure he's just taking his time. Berg getting a little aggressive. I think he might have been stalled by Lennox. Lennox did just see, so Lennox is hoping he peeks one more time. He does peek, and there he goes. He gets taken down, and there's another kill by Kai, and that is 2 down for the Paris Letdowns. That's Reckless and Clam Chowder. Last 2 alive. We will leave just Reckless by himself. Last 1 alive. Try to get to defuse, but it looks like Toronto may have this round in the bag.
We got yeah. That was Reckless gets taken out. Toronto takes the 2-1 advantage on this Bocage hardpoint.
Yeah, man. Toronto said, "Yeah, we got to get the momentum on our side." They took 2 straight rounds right there. They took their time at the beginning of that round, and it seemed like it paid off in dividends because kills just started coming, just back to back to back. Now they are on another defense. Paris Letdowns. They got to stop this momentum. They got to win this round here, Coffee.
Giants with the bomb, but we're watching Bird's point of view over there at P1, watching towards that A site, making sure that no purple's coming around. Now Bird making his way around, charging towards Grandma's, towards that A site, hops in there at the old A bomb site. He doesn't see any purple around, which is a good thing. We got a minute and 3 left. Giants. Oh, now we're looking at True Luke up in top of barn. Not being able to see anybody, but it looks like that bomb may be getting ready to be planted over at the B site there top. I can't. Yep, the bomb is down at B. We're down to 43 seconds left. Kai is watching from looks like the backside of P1, or no, I'm sorry, top side of P5. Now Lennox is over at my little hidey hole there. Clam Chowder watching that alley. It looks like over by P2. Lennox draws the first blood onto Giants. Dakota tosses a couple little hello there, see if it connects, but Reckless is all that's left as Bird gets taken out. And Reckless gets taken down himself by Kai. Dakota gets the defuse. Let's go ahead and say it's 3-1 Toronto.
Yeah, they did a great. I mean, they did a great job of getting themselves in pole plant positions. You know, playing it patient, making sure they take that A bomb site and take that A bomb site, getting the fuse that they needed. Kai's currently 6-1, just playing big for his team. And it looks like Toronto are saying we do not want the reverse sweep to happen to us. So now they're stepping it up.
Yep, and now here we go. We're going into this round 5. Toronto on offense, Paris on defense. Looking at Dakota's point of view. Let's now for Kai's point of view. Let's get it on. True Luke has the bomb. He's making his way around towards that A bomb site where Kai sends a few rounds down range and not sure if he connects with anybody. It comes back down around towards that P1. You got at least 3 of the Paris Letdowns right there on that back side of P1. And there's Reckless right there. Oh, hello. He draws first blood on Kai because Kai got a little too reckless. And True Luke still watching around, trying to find a good path. Is he going to go to that A site or is he going to go to that B side? True Luke is all that's left. And hello. Does he get one? Yes, it looks like he does connect finally on somebody on the Giants. 30 seconds left. It's not looking good right now. True Luke may not be able to get the bomb planted in time. Now it's just going to turn into a survive and team deathmatch here.
Yeah, they Paris Letdowns, hunted down him, getting in that round on the board. Just stop the bleeding. They didn't want to go down 4-1. They knew they could not let that happen. So they had to make sure they got that round on the board. And let's see if they could try to back it up, get the back-to-back rounds, and tie this series up at a 3-3. Because me and Coffee want the deep round 11s. So we need these teams to keep going back and forth. So now we got Paris Letdowns on this offensive side, taking this. We got this bomb going, like it's going towards this B site. Looks like they're making a play towards B. They got one player in Zig. Berg takes him out. That's Kai. Kai gets taken down. They're making their way to this B site. Berg is going to try to find his player on L. Can he see him? There's one Dakota on L. Berg does a great job of getting out with his life. Now this bomb is going down on this B side. Giants get another kill on the True League. 4-2 in the favor for the Paris Letdowns. Oh, can it be 4-3? No, Lennox makes it 3-2 as he gets a kill in the grandma. Dakota now, he's on this back L. He knows he got to take his time, wait for his teammate to try to push up with him so they can get a kill. And there is a kill by Lennox. So now it's 2-2 for the Toronto Falters. They can't do this. Now Clam Chowder, he's the last man alive. He's not even close to the bomb, but he's over here on these hay bales. He's now going for the chow. I think he's just been seen by Lennox. Lennox has to put shots down. The fuse is going down. If he makes the read, good read right here, but he gets taken down. And there is Toronto Falters with the defuse. Did he? Oh, I don't know if he got it. He may have messed up with the slide. Let's see if he got it. I think he got it.
Well,
Oh, he barely got it.
No.
0.3 seconds left for the defuse, and Toronto Falters go up 4-2.
Wow. That match was giving me flashbacks to the Desert Siege one. Except we didn't have a defuse that tight in our last search tonight. Here we go with one. Let's get it started. Now True Luke with the bomb, but we're watching from Lennox's point of view as he comes around that P2, setting up, watching at that A site to make sure nobody orange comes around, throws a hello there. Kai draws the first blood onto Reckless, and then Kai is also providing some cover for True Luke. Dakota gets taken down, so it is a 3v2 in favor of Toronto right now. 1 minute left in this match. Giants watching around at barn. Can he get something taken care of to prevent Toronto from making that plant? It looks like it may happen. True Luke inside Grandma's right now at that old site. They're both Toronto players out there just watching now. Here we go. True Luke gets the plant down. Tries to get the plant down. Giants takes out Kai. Bomb is down at A, and we have 38 seconds left in this round. It's a 2v2 top.
Yeah, now making a 2v1. That's True League. Just takes out a player, gets out with his life. He's playing his life. Now you know that the call out has been made. The player is in bottom grandmas. So now you got player 2, that's Linux, sitting on that tank, just making sure he holds it down. Can he get the kill? No, Clam Downer takes him down. He only has 60 seconds to get this bomb, but he's getting hunted down by Kai. Toronto Falters, they go up 5-2. They're on match point now, and they do not want the reverse sweep to happen to them. So one more round away, and they do not let the reverse sweep happen.
Yeah, and it's awful close to the score that of our last S&D. I mean, it was 6-3 Toronto's favor last time around. This is getting a little familiar, a little too eerily familiar, as Giants is the bomb carrier right now, but we're looking from Clam Chowder's point of view as he goes around that P2 area, setting up right there under that tank. We got everybody and their brother going to that A side. Giants, gets met up with by True Luke. The bomb is down.
Ooh.
True Luke drives the first. True Luke on a 5 spree. Can he do it? All that's left is Clam Chowder. Toronto wins. Say goodnight.
Man, True Luke went big right there in that bottom kitchen area. Just went absolutely ham right there. Could not get the last kill because Kai took the ace from him. But it didn't.